welcome to the final episode of the Fortnightly review. This fortnight we will review a game that needs no introduction. Minecraft is a somewhat unique game where you explore a virtual blocky world placing and destroying blocks. Development started back in 2009 as a simple cave generator. It has grown much since then. The actual setup of the game is incredibly simple. Break blocks, place blocks, make things. You have a variety of blocks at your disposal to build whatever your heart desires. You have signs, doors, sponge, wooden planks, logs, leaves, glass, coloured wool, cobblestone, and much, much more. Using these blocks, people have made entire cities, towering skyscrapers, and masterpieces for everyone to behold. You get to do all of this and much more in a randomly generated world 7 times the size of the Earth. The game has 2 main game modes, as does the current version: Survival Mode and Creative Mode. In Survival Mode, your goal is to simply survive and thrive. You start off at the beach in a randomly generated world and have around 10 minutes to create a rudimentary shelter, gather some food, create some torches, and seal yourself in before nightfall. When night comes, the evil of the world shows its face. No longer is the world bright and happy and filled with pigs and sheep. At night, monsters come out. There are a variety of monsters, all of which bring about their own hazards. There is a zombie, who can break down doors, the creeper, who explodes when you get too close to him, the spider, who can climb walls and fit into lower spaces, the skeleton, who uses his bow to attack you from afar, and the enderman, of whom you must never look directly at. After this you can do whatever you wish. You can create tools and mine for resources, create massive castles, farm animals and wheat, do whatever your heart desires for you to do. Looking at the HUD, you have an items bar, a health bar, an experience bar, a hunger bar, and a breath bar, which only appears when you're underwater. The items bar is simply the blocks and items you place at the bottom of your inventory so that you can access and use them while playing. You can easily scroll through all the current options and select the desired block. The health bar is pretty standard. You lose health by falling down heights, being crushed by falling blocks like sand, being attacked by monsters, and drowning. You can regain health by eating special items or having a full hunger bar. The experience bar shows you how much experience you currently have and your current level. You can gain experience by killing monsters and animals. The hunger bar is straightforward. The less full it is, the hungrier you are. All movement uses an insignificant amount of hunger from the hunger bar. More strenuous activities like jumping and sprinting use more. When it becomes low, you lose the ability to sprint and eventually starve unless you eat some sort of food. The breath bar shows how much oxygen you have while underwater. When it hits 0, you'll start losing hearts. Onto creative mode now. Creative mode takes place in the same manner as survival mode, but now you're basically God. You're invincible, have access to unlimited amount of blocks, and you can fly around placing and destroying blocks in a heartbeat, allowing you to create massive structures with ease. One of the blocks that is available is redstone. Redstone is the equivalent of in-game electricity. It allows you to open doors from afar, power pistons, and even create massive computer systems if you so wish. It allows you to create even more complex buildings and mechanisms. There is also a multiplayer mode, which allows you and your friends to join servers and build together. Multiplayer is a bit more unstable than single player, and lag can be a very big issue. It's still a nice feature to have. It is amazing. Depending on how imaginative you are, you can have hundreds to thousands of hours of fun here. In survival mode you get a rewarding feeling from creating massive houses and towns, and in creative mode you can create even larger ones. There's plenty of things to do and make, and you can also download mods to extend your experience. There's so much to do here that I was unable to include it all in the review. It can break rather easily. If your system blue screens or shuts off in the middle of the game, it may corrupt your world, rendering it useless. It is also very power hungry. Even the best computers have limitations to what you can do in-game. There is also an epidemic of people destroying buildings and such on servers. This can cause playing online to be a problematic beast. Recently on a server with a few friends, we used a few mods to reproduce this, showing how absurd some players' skins are.
Siamo i Vatus, gli altissimi negri, quello più basso, è alto 2 metri.
The game is good fun. I've lost an unimaginable amount of hours in it. Although it may not be for everyone, it's still something to check out.